What's up, everybody? Welcome into Fantasy Football Pub Trivia, brought to you by Front Yard Fantasy. I'm your host, Simon, joined as always by my co-hosts or part-time trivia hosts as well. Joey's going to be running a Mario-themed pack today. Joey Wright and Tim Wright. What's up, boys?
Not a whole lot.
I feel like the luckiest man in the world on Thursdays getting to just hang out with the Wright brothers. Tim shows up in a fucking Ducket hat, and Joey's in front of his thousands of books, and I just get to sit here feeling like a lucky man.
Yeah.
I've heard that thousands of books joke 1,000 times today.
I know. I only say it whenever it's been played out. We got some people in the chat ready for fantasy football pub trivia today. Grim fans said here for more fun. We got Dave in here.
Dave
joining the party, and Scamper said, "Hey, FYFM, I'm super excited about the and more category." There is some and more in here as well. We got One Nation Underground in here. And man, there were more people in this pack, but people are dropping. So the code to join and play with us today is 209964. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about with a code, what you're going to want to do is download the Sporkle Party app, because today we are playing pub trivia. We're going to have 3 rounds, 10 questions apiece with a final question to determine who is the king or queen of the chat when it comes to trivia. We're going to be doing 2 fantasy football packs, or 1 football pack and 1 Super Mario themed pack created by Joey in honor of the Mario Bros movie that has come out. So get the app downloaded, use code 209964 to play along, join in. Right now, I only see Scampers in there, and I see more people in the chat, so get in there.
Dame's in.
There we go. There's Dame.
Damn it. That means Dame's going to win.
Sophia's here. Hey, Sophia.
I see the fantasy draft room in the chat. What's up, Sophia? Thanks for joining us. Sophia, not Sofua. Also, Grim fan said my app is stuck on joining game. Maybe close it and refresh. Try again. I'm going to go ahead and pull this screen up here so you guys can see everybody that's in here playing along. You're going to start getting jealous as everyone gets in here. We got Dennis the Man 72 joining us. Sophia, Dame, Scampers, Goose, which is Tim. Wait, Tim, you have a duck on your face, though.
Ah, damn. Too late.
Honk, honk, I guess.
A goose is just a duck with a little bit more range, I think.
And if you guys are unaware, if this is your first time joining us, one more feature of this, you can honk people. Watch, I'll press honk, and then you hear a noise from Tim's phone. So you can click on their name and honk it. I see Scott Fish in here. What's up, Scott? Asking, can my son play? We would love it if Ian would play along with us.
He's going to dominate us.
Just got to download that Sporkle Party app and use that code. You can join.
Wait, can Ian play tonight? Yeah. None of the questions are bad.
Go ahead and get in here. We got Ladarius joining us as well. We're going to give it a couple minutes, 1 or 2 more minutes here, and then we'll get started, because you know what? People can join us whenever they want throughout the games. Scott Fish in here said, cool, he's playing outside. He should be inside in about an hour. Start then.
We'll do. We'll hold.
Okay.
No problem. Well, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and get started with this
first pack.
This first pack is going to be a typical Front Yard Fantasy pack, mostly about football, the NFL, and fantasy football, but some just not at all. So that's this pack. How this is going to work is for each question, you've got 10 potential point values between 1 and 10. If you're very confident, wager that 10. If you're not confident at all, put that 1, because you get to use each one only once. Your first question is, 4 U.S. states have a state capital that starts with the same letter. Name any of the 4 states. So that is the capital and the state have the same first letter. There's 4 of those states. If you name any of them, you're going to get points here. Also, Dame said we could play the alphabet game until then. I freaking love a good alphabet game in the car. Tim, you're making a geography film.
Yeah, that's. I don't feel good about any of this.
I do love geography. This is 2 geography questions I've written in one day. My apologies.
I got to my thing late.
Well, we got lots of answers in here. We've got Arizona, Columbus, Hawaii, Kansas, Nevada, New York, Oklahoma, and the 2 no answer givens. Well, the correct answer, there are 4 correct answers. Delaware.
Damn it, Dover.
Oklahoma, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Honolulu, Hawaii. So Honolulu, Hawaii, and then the 4th one is Indianapolis, Indiana.
Damn it! What's Kansas City?
Indiana. Kansas City
or Kansas?
This is Missouri.
The capital of Missouri is Springfield, or something like that. No, it's not Springfield. It's something
else. That's Illinois, right? Or
it's probably, Missouri. Oklahoma is correct, and Hawaii is correct in there. So Ladarius and Dame jumping up to first place after that one. Everyone else in third. But we got plenty of questions left. Next question. Which is higher? A, Taysom Hill's rushing yards, or B, Taysom Hill's passing plus receiving yards? This is from this past, not in his career. Which is higher, Taysom Hill's rushing yards or Taysom Hill's passing and receiving yards? Also, Fantasy Draft Room has got our back. Jefferson City, Missouri. I need to listen to that Animaniac song again. I've just been listening to Countries of the World.
This is a rude question, but it's also a 50-50 question, which is going to really hurt.
I see people in the chat playing along. But if you guys are in the app, play along over there as well. Feel free to throw your answers in the chat, but you're getting points if you're playing in the app. Let's see. We've got a lot of A's, a lot of B's, a pass and receive from DJ here. Well, the correct answer is
it's definitely rushing. Damn it.
It is his rushing yards. Rushing yards. He had over 500 rushing yards, a little over 200 passing yards, and only it was less than 40 receiving yards. It was something ridiculous. So he really dropped the ball in receiving. If you said A, you're getting points.
He had a lot of drop passes, you said?
Oh, he just wasn't very involved in the receiving game. They didn't really use him as a receiver.
You said he dropped the ball.
Oh, he did drop the ball as a receiver, figuratively instead of literally. Mr. Scampers, that's bumping you up to third. Joey, you are now in fourth place, tied with
2 points.
2 points.
This is rough already.
Let's move on to our next question. Which player is currently more likely to win NFL MVP next season, according to the FanDuel Sportsbook? Is it A, Trevor Lawrence, B, Deshaun Watson, or C, Russell Wilson?
I feel pretty confident in that.
You feel pretty confident?
Yeah.
I need some of your confidence there, bud, because I don't feel good.
Because I don't have any.
Yeah.
Get your answers in, everyone. And if you're just joining us, you can download the Sporkle Party app to play along with us. Use code 209964 to play along. We want to play with you guys. At least I do. I won't speak for Tim. Lots of A's in here. A. And Trevor Lawrence. So those are also A. The correct answer is A, Trevor Lawrence. Ooh. Trevor Lawrence is sitting at plus 1,600. Deshaun Watson is next closest out of this three at plus 2,500. And I think Russell Wilson is around plus 3,000, if I remember correctly. But Lawrence, what'd you say, Joey?
I moved into my QB5 today for next season.
Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah.
Is that ahead of Justin Fields in redraft or behind Justin Fields?
It is ahead of Justin Fields.
Nice. I feel like I see more of Trevor Lawrence ahead in Dynasty, but Justin Fields ahead in redraft, and not as much Trevor Lawrence ahead in both formats.
Yeah.
Well, Darius, that's bumping you up into third place with that wager. Dame and Cody tied for fourth, and Joey, you're sitting down there in sixth, and Tim on the board, baby.
On the board, baby.
Let's go.
Here is your next question. Two teams are tied at plus 350 as the betting odds favorites win the NFC next season. The Philadelphia Eagles and which other team? Also, the news that I just got in the chat is making my night, and I know where I'm getting dinner. Grim Fan said, yes, the nacho fries are back at Taco Bell.
Ooh.
I freaking love the nacho fries. They're so good. Sure, they're not quite crispy enough, but they come with nacho cheese, and they're seasoned, and they're delicious, and you can shove them in your cheesy gordita crunch, and everything is right with the world.
Is it sad if I go again today?
No. Have you already been once?
Yeah.
I went to Taco Bell too.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I got I get the chalupa meal, but I have the Dragon Blast tea that they have.
Ooh.
Top notch.
I got Dragon Blasted last night too. At Taco Bell, funnily enough.
Oh. Would you have the soft serve ice cream?
I did. Well, guys, a lot of answers in the chat. A lot of San Francisco. One San Francisco, where's your disco? Kansas City, the Cowboys, the Chiefs, the Bears.
Maybe
B
later.
from Jeremy. And the correct answer is it's the San Francisco 49ers. If you said 49ers, or Dennis, you said 49, so you're going to get credit for that one. Tim, you're also going to get credit with San Francisco. Where's your disco? Nice job getting that one. Let's see how the leaderboard shakes up after that. Dame making a big old jump up into second place. Cody in third place, but DJ and Tim not far behind with Ladarius tied with Tim right there. Nice job. Also, Dave saying cheesy gordita crush clears.
Oh, I'm a chicken quesadilla guy, man. That slaps.
You get both.
Oh, you do. I always
I've recently changed my order. I used to be a purely cheesy gordita crunch and chicken quesadilla guy, but now I'm getting that black bean quesarito where it's the burrito wrapped in a quesadilla, and their beans are so good. Get like 2 of those and a bunch of cheesy roll-ups or a quesadilla, and you're good to go. And then you're ill.
Yep.
But Baja Blast always. Big Baja Blast fan. Also, Scott said, hey guys, this Sparkly app isn't loading trivia. It is shooting glitter out of the charger port, though. That's our other app. That's the show that comes on after this, Scott. You're just there a little bit early. We're cleaning up. We're vacuuming, and it comes out of the other end if you're in there too early. All right, we're going to move on to our next question now. Here it is. What artist, known for popular songs like I Love It and Boom Clap, celebrated the 10-year anniversary of their debut album, True Romance, yesterday, April 12th, 2023.
Woo-wee.
Simon's going to be so surprised that I get this right.
Woo-wee.
Oh, wait, no. I think I got it wrong.
You did get it wrong.
No. And I used my 10. Oh.
Also, Scammers in here says, whatever it is, add onions. Yes, I love onions.
This is that. I'm right.
And Dave said Simon was so joyous talking about the bell. Man, and it brings me so much pain, but it brings me so much joy first.
Wait.
And luckily, my brain detaches consequences that happen far away from the action, so I never learn my lesson with Taco Bell.
24 hours is all the refresh rate.
We got a lot of answers in here. We got Charlie XCX. We got Icona Pop. We got IDK. We got Salt and Pepper. We got Tanya Harding. We got Tupac. The correct answer is, I can see how my question was a little bit misleading, but I got it right. Charlie XCX is the correct answer.
Tim said I got it wrong.
Well, I see where Tim's coming from now. I Love It is an Icona Pop song that Charlie XCX
that's on. Featured. That's tricky.
It is known for popular songs like, I didn't say known for her popular songs in there. So I was just trying to name like the popular songs that she was a part of in there. But True Romance was definitely her album. If you said Charlie XCX, you are getting credit for that one. Nice
I
job,
Love
everybody.
It was a big bop at the Wright wedding. Early, like before our wedding, was that episode of Girls where they played that I Love It song, and they were like dancing, and that was our wedding.
That was it.
Like,
that was the whole time.
That scene. Yep.
That was my Pandora radio station for an entire summer while I drove to Atlanta and back for work every day. Back when I used Pandora.
That was the straw that broke my speaker's back in my first car.
How do you not? I got pulled over going 20. I got pulled over going 27 over the speed limit to that song in a 45 mile per hour zone. Like I was freaking flying, man. And the police officer, classic move. I ruffled up my hair and I had craft supplies and I threw them all over the car. And whenever he came up to the window, I said, "I'm so sorry. I work at a summer camp and I'm running late. Like I understand." And he said, "Thanks for what you do for the kids. Have a good day. Slow down and let me go." But really, I was just blasting Icona Pop and Charlie XCX.
Oh, what a pop.
Also, Craig said, never heard of Charlie. Fix it. Fix it right now. Go listen to some Charlie. The song Yuck has been on repeat for me from her over the past couple weeks. We're going to move on to our next question here. In 1994, Tennessee starting quarterback Todd Helton was injured, clearing the way for Peyton Manning to start. Manning never relinquished the job, but Todd Helton found success elsewhere. What sport did Helton end up going pro in?
For some reason, there's not a doubt in my mind on this one. Just kidding. A lot of doubt.
So Scammers in here, I was so close. I forget what your answer was, but surely you were so close. And Jail said, Bub Trivia. What's up, Bub? Welcome in. You guys got about 10 seconds to get your answers in.
I don't care.
Are you listening to it right now?
No, I'm just singing in my head.
Because I went and turned on Charlie XCX as soon as that song came up. All right.
We're on a different road.
Lots of baseball in the chat. One fishing and one golf.
You trying to tell me he's not a professional fisher, and I'll show you.
No,
The answer is baseball, Simon? But I'm not convinced that he's not also a fisher.
No, I think you might need to Google that because I think Todd Helton was on professional bass press after he left baseball. He might have joined professional bass fishing.
Let's go.
Sportsman Channel welcomes former Colorado Rockies all-star Todd Helton to hunt. Oh, but wait, why did they invite him? He is an avid fisherman, candidate for U.S. Senate.
Oh, what?
But has never been he has not competed in a professional fishing event. But boy, is he congruent and adjacent to that world. Tim. You were there are multiple articles about his involvement with that area. If you said baseball, you're getting points here. Nice job,
dang
everybody.
That was...
Also, Camper's calling out my typo in there. I forgot a space between Helton and was. It's his past tense version. Also, Craig says he fishes for men. Oh boy, and is he good at it? You telling me there's not someone who's better at fishing for men than a professional athlete? They can fish for whatever men they want out at the bars, right?
I think so.
If an NFL quarterback, if Peyton Manning walks into a bar, he'll catch me on whatever hook he dangles, just so I can sniff his farts or something.
I'm just picturing an overly caricatured Peyton Manning just with a giant forehead hitting his forehead on the bar, but the forehead is way up here.
It's a normal size bar.
Yeah.
We're going to move on to our next question here. What former NFL player was nicknamed the Minister of Defense? And if you watched our nicknames bracket with Eric Moody on the morning show a couple weeks ago, then you might remember this one. So what former NFL player was nicknamed the Minister of Defense?
I think I got this right.
Such a sick nickname. That is such a good nickname.
I have no idea.
What's your favorite sports nickname of all time?
I mean, Refrigerator Perry.
Yeah, I think I have to go with Refrigerator. It's an appliance.
Yeah.
And not a weird one like the toaster.
We got to advocate. We got to start calling somebody dump truck or
Jeff
forklift.
Who's got a bigger dump truck than Jeff Driscoll? Because I want someone a little bit more relevant. A lot of answers in here. We got Deacon Jones, Doc Holliday, Luke Kuechly, a couple Reggie Whites, and a Richard Dent. The correct answer is Reggie White, the Minister of Defense, Joey Ladarius, and Mr. DNA getting that one right. Nice job, everybody who got that one. Going to shake up the leaderboard.
Yep.
Ladarius ahead of Joey in second, Scampers in third, but Dame and DJ right there in fourth, with Cody knocking on the door right behind them. Also,
I'm rounding us out, Joey. I'm making us more approachable by
if they're intimidated by Joey's score, we can just point to Tim's.
Yeah.
Mr. Scamper said Curse of the Peyton Farts or whatever horror movie. Yeah, very close. Tim, we learned on the last show that there's a movie called Terror of Fart Blood Lake. Is that what it was, Joey?
Yeah, something with blood and farts. Terror
at Blood Fart Lake.
At Blood Fart Lake, yeah.
Yeah, it was Terror at Blood Fart Lake with a solid 2 stars on IMDb.
Terror at Blood Fart Lake. Wow, look, 2009. They thought this was a good idea.
Fun fact, I got baptized in Blood Fart Lake.
Where can I can watch this on Amazon Prime.
Sorry, Jay.
It's beautiful. All right, guys, we're going to move on to our next question here. What is the subtitle for Star Wars Episode 3? So all the movies have a subtitle. Star Wars Episode 3, I just need to know what the subtitle is.
Oh, I hope I'm not wrong.
Damon, you're saying Hillbilly Kobe. I'm not sure what that was referring to. You got it?
I think we're good, Tim. I think we got it.
Yeah. I think you guys got it. You got the same answer in there?
I think we're good.
Yeah.
Maybe later. One of these days, I'm going to pay for Lonely Screen. It asks so nicely. It makes me want to take advantage of it.
I think this was my favorite of the prequels.
It's good, dude. The prequels looking back are actually not bad.
That's my unpopular opinion, and I think it's a unpopular opinion, is that the prequels are actually good. I think they get shit on way too much. They're fun.
I think
movies.
First one's pretty bad.
Yeah, they had a lot of help with the Clone Wars, just like gluing it all together.
Yeah.
That final fight in Phantom Menace I'm good with.
Oh, yeah.
But that final fight is awesome. But everything else in Phantom Menace, like, oh my God. Sorry.
Don't apologize. We got a lot of answers in here. We got Return of the Jedi, but we got a lot of Revenge of the Sith. Dame said Sith Lord or something, IDK, and Mr. DNA with George Lucas's Regret. Well, the correct answer is Revenge of the Sith. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Everyone who said that's going to get credit. Nice job. And Dame, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to give credit for Sith Lord or something. Very close. Have you said like Revenge Sith or something like that, I would have given you a little bit of credit. We're going to move on, see how that shakes up the leaderboard. Joey jumping into first, but tied with Ladarius. Yep. Scampers in third, and Dame right there in fourth place. And we're moving on to our next question. The second to last one before our final question. What NFL team was known as the Cardiac Kids in the late 1970s?
Dude, what?
Also, Dame said HBK is Austin Reeves' nickname. That's her favorite sports nickname of all time. Hillbilly Kobe. That's awesome.
I have no idea.
The Cardiac Kids. You got 15 seconds to get your answers in. Also, Dame said, it's okay, Simon. I don't accept credit. Yeah, I know. Dame's a superstar here in the trivia. She wouldn't want it if it wasn't exactly right. You got 2 seconds.
I
think I'm wrong on this one, Tim.
We've got the Birmingham Stallions, the Browns, the Cardinals, the Dolphins, the Rams, and the Steelers. 2 Rams answers and 2 Browns answers. The correct answer is the Cleveland Browns were known as the Cardiac Kids in the 1970s. They gave people heart attacks is where the name came from, apparently.
That's stupid. Wow.
It is dumb.
Were they not clever back in the day?
I don't think so. Whenever I go back and like watch old TV shows, I think they lack some of the cleverness, except the Muppets. Ooh. The Muppets were so clever, even in like the 70s. Ooh. Do I watch the Muppets tonight? I think so.
Muppets and Taco Bell, baby.
Muppets and Taco. Oh my God, the dream night. Ladarius in first, Joey in second, Scampers in third, and we move into our 10th question here. Garrett Wilson had the most targets on the New York Jets last season with 147. Which player was second on the team in targets with 87? So Garrett Wilson was first. Who had the second most targets after Garrett Wilson?
I don't know.
Also, Greg said, Simon, are you going on that cruise for Browns fans? Absolutely not. Well, I put myself on a boat with exclusively Cleveland Browns fans.
It's going to be the saddest attire.
Honestly, that cruise should be empty, because if anybody knows not to go on a cruise with Browns fans, it's Browns fans. Right? Like, I feel like it's just begging to be the next Titanic. To put that many people that are like used to that level of misery on a single boat, like they're going to be begging for the Titanic by the end of that trip.
Yeah. I think I got this one wrong. I had 2 names in my head and I went with the wrong one, I think.
We got a lot of different answers in here. Brees Hall, a couple Corey Davis, a couple Elijah Moores, and a Nunwa, a Jace Amaro, and then a Tyler Conklin.
Ooh, Quincy Nunwa.
Wow, callback.
Tyler Conklin is the correct answer.
Nice.
DFF draft director, the only one getting that right.
Okay.
Nice job. Conklin with a surprising 87 targets on that team. But I'm not putting anything into that going into next season. And that jumped DFF draft director all the way up to 4th place. What a jump. Going into the final, and that is just enough for you to compete. Because how this next question works is you are going to wager 0, 10, or 20 points. This is the only question in the game where you can lose those points. So get your wager in. And then if you get it right, you'll add those points. If you get it wrong, you're subtracting. Whoever has the most points at the end of this win.
Simon, I was just a roller coaster. I was like, wee, and I'm going to wind up exactly where you started and ended.
Oh, I'm going to end below where I started.
Oh, did you wager 20?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Victor guessed Tyler Conklin in the chat. Nice job, Victor.
Hi, Victor. What's up, buddy?
Get on in here and play along with us, Victor.
Yeah,
download the Sporkle Party app. I'm going to throw it in there, the link in there one more time for people who wanted it. Also, Scampers thought that maybe the New York mature ladies got the most targets last season with Zach Wilson in town. They definitely got most of Zach Wilson's targets.
Certainly the DMs.
Everybody wagering 20 except for Craig. Here's your final question. Andy Bernard often called Jim Halpert Big Tuna on the show The Office. What legendary NFL coach was often called the Big Tuna?
You better get this right, Ladarius, because if you don't, I'm going to win. Come on.
A couple nickname questions this round.
Ladarius, congratulations, buddy.
I didn't know this because I don't know anything about football before 2015.
Wow. Everybody knew this. Who is that guy?
Tim, I think you and I are similar in like where our football knowledge starts. And it's Clemson 2012.
Pretty much.
With a little bit before because of the players that like had careers before I got there, but we're still there.
Somebody's honking me.
All right. Well, a lot of Bill Parcells, one Rex Ryan, and one Don Shula. The correct answer is I'm just kidding. It's Bill Parcells. If you said Bill Parcells, you're going to get points for that. And I think that puts Ladarius on top, if I'm not mistaken.
I think he got it. Good job.
Ladarius, congratulations on winning that first game. Joey in second place, Scampers in third, and DFF Draft Director with the late push coming in fourth place there. Dame and DJ tied for fifth. Nice job, my friends. We got another pack coming your way now.
Yeah,
I think it's time for that Mario pack, if I'm not mistaken. And I didn't make the mistake of not bookmarking it this time, so we don't even need a new code. You can just play along right here. So, guys, stick around in this room. If you're joining us now, get in here. Let's go. It's Mario time.
All right, I'm going to get points this time.
Also, the fantasy draft room said I am way too young for this round.
No, you're not. Like it's Mario.
I think he was talking about the nicknames from the last one, like Reggie White and Bill Parcells. Those were definitely some more pulls, or Tom Helton as well, the Peyton Manning one. Those are all facts. I don't know. I just wrote the trivia questions, and that's the fun part about writing them is now I know it.
You get to pretend like you knew them.
I get to Alex Trebek all over.
Damn you, Trebek.
All right, we got 9 people in here. We're waiting on Cody to check in. Everybody, if you are just joining us, I see 13 people in the chat and only 9 people here in the game. Join us with the Sporkle Party app. Use code 209964 to play along. Get in here, prove that you're the bomb, and play along with us. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Game time. I'm going to go ahead and start this game as soon as Craig clicks that he's ready.
Craig.
If he doesn't, then I'm going to start with Adam. Let's go ahead and get this pack started.
He's just trying to give us a head start.
Let's do it.
Never mind.
Here is your Super Mario pack. And Joey, I believe you. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. I said I'm playing. Joey, you're running this one, right?
The Super Mario Brothers speed run record is 4 minutes and 54.798 seconds. The fastest quarterback 40-yard dash in combine history is held by this player whose teams always seem to have an avian feel to them.
Oh, no. Wait, everyone can see my screen. I forgot to get the other device.
Oh
no.
I'm just going to wait until the very last second and then type it. This is what I'm going to do. I think I know this one. Ooh, I like the combination, the little Mario fact. Also, have you ever watched like the Super Mario speed runs? How people do it? They like no doubt, like it's down to like the pixel where they have to land for specific things. Oh no, I forgot to put my answer in.
Say it.
I was going to say Michael Vick.
It is Michael Vick.
Was going to be my correct.
Yep.
Was going to be my
give
answer.
Yourself points. Can you give yourself points or no?
I can, but I didn't wager either, so it'll just be one. Okay. But that is okay. Michael Vick.
Michael Vick. Eagles, Hokies, and Falcons for the avian teams. Yeah.
It was growing up in Atlanta during the Michael Vick era, even as someone who like wasn't raised in a football household, the love for that man in that city was absurd. I'm pretty sure if you go to a Falcons game now, you still see Michael Vick jerseys.
I've seen like Braves games.
It was the most worn jersey up until like 5 years ago for the Falcons, and it's probably still top 3.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
All right. The voice of Bowser in the new movie Jack Black is the odds-on favorite to win the Academy Award for Best Original Song, thanks to his scene-stealing Peaches. What is the name of Jack Black's rock band?
No, I know this. Oh my God. I know this. This is something that I know. And it's not coming to me. Duh.
I don't want to give anything away.
Diabolical. I don't know. Stupid. Freaking stupid. Tenacious D. F me in the bum. That is awful. Yeah.
It is Tenacious D.
They're coming to Shaky Knees. That's good. That's actually my favorite one to see.
Yeah.
I like Damon there with me saying, I know too, Simon. Right there, just sitting there struggling. It's on the tip of your tongue.
His saxoboom is always fun.
Oh, yeah.
Jack Black does a saxoboom. 1, 2, 3, mother.
God, I love Jack Black so much. Scampers in first, tied with the DFF drafter actor Cody in third after that one.
What job has Mario never had? A, doctor, B, plumber, C, racer, or D, lumberjack?
Job.
Yeah, that's what's throwing me off here.
What occupation?
I'm wondering if I'm overthinking it.
I don't feel great.
I'm putting 10, and I'm going to put my answer in there. But I'm going to wait a minute so no one can copy me. Not that I'm right, because I do not have I
think everybody else is in.
Everyone else is in?
Yeah, it's 9 out of 10. Yeah, nice. Call back.
A little callback. A couple different answers in there. What's the answer, Joey?
It is D, lumberjack.
Are we counting Mario Kart as a job?
I guess they do.
Yeah, racer. Like that's
okay.
The Doctor. You guys have never played Dr. Mario? People who said Doctor? That game is so much fun.
Love Dr. Mario.
Classic game. Tetris-y, but with that Mario flavor.
Scampers DFF draft.
Sorry,
the voice of Princess Peach in the new movie, Anna Taylor-Joy, isn't a stranger to games being a big part in her projects. What board game was featured on her award-winning Netflix series, The Queen's Gambit?
So good. So much fun. I had so much fun watching that. That is my girlfriend's number one favorite actress.
I'm really worried my favorite question is not going to come up.
No.
If it is, for those of you that don't know, Sporkle requires us to put a minimum of 13 questions in each pack, but only 11 show up. So there's 2 questions that we write every round that do not get brought up there.
Ooh, everybody got this.
D&D.
Sorry, DJ. Then scroll all the way down. Answer is chess.
That would be sick if the Queen's Gambit was about Dungeons and Dragons. I would watch an Anna Taylor-Joy Dungeons and Dragons television show.
I would have to lock the doors. I would watch that too. Sorry, Ian, if you're watching this right now.
No, he's playing outside.
That's right. Scott did say he was playing outside.
Yeah.
Just because
Also,
I would not want to be bothered.
Fantasy draft room in here. I was just thinking that exact same thing. Is like, I remember enjoying it, but I'm not remembering much of the plot very much at all, which makes me think it is probably time for a Queen's Gambit rewatch.
It's around like she's good at chess, and then she's like, "Am I good at chess?" And everybody's like, "Yeah, you're pretty good at chess." And then she turns out to be really, really good at chess.
The end.
The end.
And that sounds a lot like if you replace chess with comedy, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah.
Is she good at comedy? She's pretty good at comedy. Some people say she isn't good at comedy because she's a woman, but she's so good at comedy.
Yeah.
And she proves all them wrong. The end.
The same time period, too. I wonder if they knew each other.
I think that new season comes out tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh.
The last season of Marvelous Mrs. Maisel coming out on April 14th. Not a sponsor, but a great television show.
By the way, Amazon, maybe if you want to sponsor us. But
yeah. Amazon.
Daddy Jeff, I'll take back everything mean I've ever said about you. I've been so mean about you, you capitalist pig. But I will take back every nasty thing I've said, Jeff, and I will be so nice. If you give me your money.
Yeah, all of it.
I'm buyable.
Scamper's popping. He's up and still in the lead. Cody's moved up in the top 3, though.
Dame sneaking up there.
Oh, which of these sports has yet to spawn a Mario version? Golf, bowling, tennis, or soccer?
I know this one only because I have been an obsessive Mario sports fan my whole life. Like, I freaking love the Mario sports games. They're so much fun. I will say some of the recent Switch versions have been a little bit disappointing in the amount of content. Like they're just short. They like, it's not that they're not fun. It's not a $60 game, and that's what they're charging me. So
there was originally a different sport in here, and then a little research showed that there was a Mario. I can say it was a football game. It was Mario Gridiron. I didn't know that existed.
Oh yeah.
No, I forgot to put it in. That's okay. Lots of bowling. I see soccer down at the bottom. I know that's not it because Super Mario Strikers is one of the best games ever made.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played the Switch one, though. Have you guys played the Switch Strikers?
I had it pre-ordered, and then I just transferred my pre-order over to the new Breath of the Wild.
I was nervous because tennis wasn't great on the Switch, and I loved Mario Tennis like on the old console, so I didn't buy Strikers, but I've been tempted multiple times.
Strikers not as great as it was. Still fun. You gotta have somebody to play with. It's not a solo game.
No,
you can't just play it solo now.
Damn, that's how I like to play Mario.
You have to have Drac Dictator pops up in the first.
Dictator. I like instead of director. He's now that he's in first, he's the dictator.
Yeah, the dictator.
Like whenever Dame became Dame Overlord for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Mario doesn't get all the girls. Name the flowery love interest of his far superior brother, Luigi.
Oh, God damn it. I know this.
Love interest? You mean the person that Mario and Luigi's mother pays to pay attention to him? So
they have a child together.
Yeah, they pay her a lot. Also, you know how this whole royalty stuff works. It's very rarely the woman's choice. Princesses get married off, and it's just messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't it send?
You got to put the points.
Oh, oops. There we go. Whew, that was close.
Cindy Crawford.
That would be pretty sweet. I'd be jealous.
Scamper said Pussy Willow. Daisy settled. Let's be real. I'm almost tempted to give credit for Cindy Crawford.
They kind of look alike, yeah.
Very close.
I'm really worried my question's not going to make it in, guys.
We still got time.
Got a couple shots.
I know. I'm so nervous.
Also, Craig said my favorite games are solo games at home. I'm with you, Craig. Like that. I like playing Breath of the Wild. I like playing Pokemon. I like sitting there and just being able to pause whenever I want to pause and put it to the side and just have that full relaxation. Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, Slime Rancher. We got some good cozy games there. Mm-hmm. I thought I was going to start making my way up the leaderboard, but apparently not.
This former Browns quarterback was born in 1984, the gap year between when Mario Brothers and Super Mario Brothers was released in U.S. arcades. He married his Princess Peach, gold medalist Alicia Sacramone, in 2014.
What the hell?
I got no idea, so I'm just going to... I'm tempted to just type it now because if people want to follow me, they're more than welcome to follow me. But it also reveals the other answers is the only thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I'll give it a minute. I'm going to wager 3 on this one because I'm just, if we're
Jake
being honest,
Licio said this was the hardest one. In the
I am truly just naming a former quarterback.
Oh, I know it's not him.
The answer is 2 people got it. Okay, I don't feel so bad.
No, I said something 3 people said, you fucker. Sorry.
Tim Couch. I see Brady Quinn. I see Blake Booties. Correct answer is Brady Quinn.
No.
Yeah.
Man, I was trying to do math in my head. Like 5 years before my brother is born. When is that draft? Do I know anybody from that?
Yeah, and then you're like, oh shoot, I don't. My brother's the only person I know from that time.
I know.
I think he's the only person I've ever been irrationally mad at for getting married. He married Alicia Sacramone. I was like,
I don't even know who that is.
Maybe
Should
later.
I know who that is?
She's a U.S. gymnast.
Before my Olympics
easy on
time,
the eyes.
apparently. All right, DFF draft director, the dictator, still in first.
Just crushing it. Super Mario Brothers is one of the most violent video games as it pertains to the treatment of turtles. How much is the fine for killing a turtle in the state of Florida? A, $100,000, B, $50,000, or C, $40,000? This is my second favorite question.
I swear it better be this one.
And you could also serve up to 1 year in prison.
In
addition to the fine.
Is having a pet turtle die the same as killing a turtle?
No, like killing it. Like you hit it with a hammer, run it over with a car on purpose. Yeah, I read through some statutes today.
Gosh. What did the turtle do to you? That's what I say. Like, what
leave turtles alone.
And don't let it be a sea turtle because the fines go way up from there.
I saw a stand-up comedian the other day that was like, why do people always tell me to come out of my shell? He goes, based on other animals, seems like a pretty bad idea.
Sounds like a Mitch Hedberg.
It was very like Mitch Hedberg-esque in the delivery, but much nerdier. Or Mitch Hedberg was like so cool he could hardly even stand up. This guy was like so nerdy he could hardly even stand up. But the end result is very similar, apparently.
The answer is,
come on.
It's got to be
100, right? Come on.
No,
it's Florida.
Yeah, I know.
Get it together.
Well, Florida doesn't, Oh, why did that not go through?
Because you said, did you put just B as an additional answer?
Okay. I'll learn that for next time.
No, you're good. They allow you to add additional answers as well. And sometimes I try to predict funny things that people will put in there that would be correct. That way, when they put it in, it shows up and then they get that little moment of, ha.
I did have to use the additional answer for one of these coming up because there was 2 possible answers for a question. We'll see if it comes up. Ladarius, moving up.
Yeah. Also, Dane with the RIP GOAT Mitch. Absolutely. Yeah. One of my favorite stand-up comedians of all time. He's up there. I don't know what are your favorite stand-up comedians if you had to name them?
Mitch Hedberg's up there for me.
Robin Williams has got really fun stuff.
Just unbelievable problems. I loved Steve Martin in middle school and high school. Like his stand-up is just so good.
I still like John Mulaney. I think he's a fun storyteller.
He's a great storyteller. I think Dimitri Martin is one. Like I just think he's so clever with his joke writing, similar to Mitch. Like they've got very different style, but it's similar, like short, funny, punchy jokes that I really find awesome.
One of my favorite stand-up specials. Now he's become very famous. Is Zach Galifianakis' Live at the Purple Onion. His stand-up was next level, but he became famous, so a lot of people don't see his stand-up. But his Live at the Purple Onion special is hysterical.
George Carlin, always classic.
Oh man, Richard Pryor.
Yeah. You guys ever watch Tig Notaro?
Oh, I like her too.
Tig Notaro is she's become one of my favorites recently. Yeah, we got the classics in here. You mentioned Richard Pryor. Bill Hicks is another classic. Man, my dad, that is my dad's number one favorite comedian. I grew up hearing some Bill Hicks, probably a little bit younger than I should have been listening to Bill Hicks.
Yeah.
And Craig said George Carlin. Yeah, you can't. Yeah. I can't argue with anyone who says George Carlin is number one. You're not going to get an argument from me. Maria Bamford.
Yeah.
Baron Vaughn. Man, we are getting some good names in here.
Yeah.
Dustin's been sending me some good comedy specials recently as well. I've been queuing them up for this weekend. I'm gonna have to add a couple more.
One of my favorite bits is I Am the Machine. By Bert Kreischer.
That story,
so good.
That man was the perfect idiot to be in that situation. Exactly. I mean, any more or any less intelligent, it wouldn't have worked. He had the perfect.
I am the machine.
Smarts to stay alive, and idiot to be there for it to work out in a comedy way.
Ugh. Thank you, chat, for no one saying Dane Cook. I'm glad we've all. Yeah, Richard Pryor.
Craig Ferguson. Richard Pryor's he's probably one of my top 5 of all time right there.
One of my favorite stand-up bits ever is with Eddie Murphy talking about when he got a phone call from Bill Cosby and how Richard Pryor reacted to it. I can't say any of the things they say. Not because it's just a lot of F words, but Richard Pryor is hysterical. Yeah.
Are you guys ready to move on to our next question?
Yeah, let's do it. Prior to its North American release in February of 1990, Super Mario Bros. 3 was featured in this cult classic 1989 motion picture starring Fred Savage?
God, Joey.
That's
I know who Fred Savage is, but I have this horrible thing where like it's the same thing with Kevin Bacon. Every time I hear his name, I Google him because I forget who he is. And then I see him and I'm like, oh yeah, that's Kevin Bacon. Or oh yeah, that's Fred Savage. 1989.
This is gonna kill me.
It's one of my favorite movies as a kid.
Cult classic. I'm just gonna name a cult classic that I know.
This might have been too obscure. Jay got it right though. Who said Eyes Wide Shut? Give them points just for saying Eyes Wide Shut. No, that's a couple people did get it. It is The Wizard. Yeah.
It's not Rocky Horror Picture Show.
101 donations.
On Super Mario Brothers.
101 donations. It's just a different movie entirely. Cruella DeVille is like truly evil this time, like just trying to steal money from a charitable organization.
Just a straight up thief.
Honestly, Cruella DeVille, like, she's just high fashion. Like high fashion with a rough childhood. Lacks some empathy.
Is Ladarius trying to say Prince of Tides?
What'd you say?
Is Ladarius trying to say Prince of Tides?
I like Prince of Tires though. Nice job to everyone getting the wizard on that one.
Oof. DFF director. The
sorry.
Super Mario Brothers movie is not the first crack at a Mario movie. Name one of the actors who played Mario or Luigi in the 1993 live action adaptation.
Oh my God. Jay just sent me a video clip of this because the Mario sounds like he's from New York.
It's so funny.
It's like, hey, it's me, I'm Mario.
I listened to the Mario rap. There's a Mario rap from that movie. I listen to that at least 3 times a month because it is fantastic. Crap.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
All right, let's see.
Tim, first time I ever watched that movie was with Tim in our dorm room on like a 13-inch TV on the world's most uncomfortable futon.
We've got a Belushi brother, Clint Westwood.
Christopher
Walken, John Leguizamo. I see a Bob Haskins in there. Santino Marella.
Dame's a Danny DeVito. Yeah. Every time DeVito shows up, I'm shocked.
But then he eats a mushroom and he turns into like John Travolta.
He just turns into Danny DeVito again.
So Bob Hoskins or John Leguizamo would have been acceptable for that.
Shoot.
So Bob Haskins, you said that was the other one?
Yeah, it's Hoskins, but we'll let Haskins pass.
Ladarius should get the pass.
This is a tough pack. I apologize. I thought.
Hey, people are doing fine. Yeah, multiple people over 40 points. 5 people over 40 points.
Yeah, I can't go negative or 0, which is pretty dope.
All right.
Hard a reminder. This last question, you get to wager between 0 and 20. You'll lose it if you don't get it, though. Joey, has your question come up yet?
No, it's not.
Oh, so there's a 1 in 2
be the final.
Chance. There's a 50-50 chance right here that it comes up.
If it's not, I'll pull up I screenshotted it on my phone and I'll read it to everyone.
Heck yeah.
Also, for our next pack, I am going to run away, grab the iPad, and run back. That way I can put questions in or answers in.
Him and I will talk about turkeys or something. I don't know.
Turkeys are pretty big.
Mm-hmm. Way bigger than you think when you see them in the wild.
I know.
Barrier.
Welcome, Jesse. I just saw you join there. Or not join, but yeah, I guess you did join. Abby's in here.
What up? What up, Abby? Also, Craig in here was saying that Ferguson is awesome. His late night show is the best. Craig Ferguson. Do I want to watch the Muppets or stand-up comedy with my Taco Bell? I can't decide.
I'll watch them. You should watch the Muppets.
Okay.
Daniel Tosh was also
right. Oh, dang it. Okay. The Nintendo Switch has sold 122.5 million units worldwide, but still trails this handheld console by 31 million units as Nintendo's best seller ever.
Ooh, I missed a couple letters there. That would have really changed my answer.
Yeah,
I'm going to queue up my favorite question. I'll read it.
Oh, I hope I didn't put the right one. Whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah.
This is tough.
Where's the picture of it?
Oh, Tim, we said the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I got stressed out when.
Okay, what is it?
I feel like it has to be this one.
It's the DS.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It was out forever.
That's what I was going to say, because then they had the DS Lite, which I'm sure also going into those sales is like they didn't make a new console for a long time. Kind of like with the Switch and the Switch OLED. It's still the freaking Switch.
Dang.
Man.
Here is my favorite question we did not get to read. Oh, wait, let's see who the winner is, and I'll read it.
I think it was DFF Draft Night because they got that last one right.
It.
Yeah, that was a slam dunk.
And Ladarius, second place after a first place finish. So far, Ladarius has a first and a second place finish.
Ooh, is 69 like one of the highest scores we've ever had? I feel like it is.
So. Darn high, yeah.
Right, what is the highest score you can get in this?
What's the fractorial? What's 10 fractorial plus 20?
Oh no, I did lots of underscores instead of pluses. That's the wrong key. Joey, what was your last question?
Okay. Mario, Luigi, and plumbers across the world have been mocked for showing this, even though it might be a medical condition known as sacral dimple and be beyond their control.
Say that.
What?
Wait, they've been
Mario, Luigi, and plumbers across the world have been mocked for showing this, even though it might be a medical condition known as sacral dimple and be beyond their control.
That would be the infamous plumber's crack, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Not very often that butt crack is to be the answer to a question.
That's a good question, Joe. One time Leanna and I had a plumber come to the house to fix something, and I swear we were being like punked or something because it wasn't just a crack. His entire ass was out in our kitchen. Like I'm talking like pants below, like I could see where the cheek creased into the leg as he was fixing our sink under there. Like either he was a pervert or truly stupid. Like he was an exhibitionist trying to push the limit of plumber's crack, or like did not have feeling in either of his butt cheeks. Because we ran the AC in there. All right.
Well, that was fun.
See. You guys want to do the Gridiron Glory pack as our last pack here? These are the ones I've purchased. MCU animated movies, Nintendo, and Gridiron Glory. Throw another football pack on there.
Yeah, we're a football sort of company.
We're a football sort of company.
Yeah.
But we are football.
Not the MCU. Not the MCU. Maybe the MCU. Maybe people would really enjoy that.
If you've got a preference,
let us know. Yeah, put a poll.
Yeah, let us know in the chat. What do you guys want to play?
Otherwise, we are going to just go ahead and get started with Gridiron Glory. But oh no, I ruined everything.
Well, you got to get a new phone or something too. Oh, or are you just going to do it anyway?
I ruined everything. It has to be.
We're going to play.
It has to be a new. I accidentally left the pack. I kicked everyone out. So we have to do a new one. But I will go ahead and get this pulled up.
Wait, can I invite you? You're my friend.
Yes, you can invite me.
Okay.
Also, Mr. Scamper said, any packs about yards?
Simon, I invited you, but it said you already joined. Oh, wait. There we go. I invited you.
How do I do that? Let's see if it tells me what Joey Wright's doing. We'll see if we can figure this out.
I don't know what's going to stay in there.
You guys throw your preferences for what you want to do.
Look at my stats.
Join party. Oh, maybe I can just. Oh, here we go. Open invite.
Can see your stats.
Simon, you're in.
Oh, that's going to be
okay. But Joey, I think you. Oh, Mr. Scampers is in charge. Mr. Scampers is in charge. Now Joey's in charge. I think Mr. Scampers gave it to Joey.
Yeah. Okay.
Dude, my stats are brutal. 2 wins, 28 lost. Only 5.
Hey, Joey, you don't own the pack, so you need to make me the judge or the host.
How do I do that?
I bought it. Click on me and then click make host. Should be able to do it. There we go. Now I'm the host. Also,
we figured that out. Look at us.
Everyone. Thank you so much. Dame said vacuum trivia. No, that kind of trivia sucks. Get it?
Thanks, guys. It was great tonight.
I'll be right back, guys. You guys talk about like turkeys or cauliflower or something. I gotta grab the iPad.
Well, I know what kind of cookie I would not want is a cauliflower cookie. Oh, everybody left.
I can't leave you alone. I can't leave you alone. Tim, how do you feel like pub trivia is gone this evening?
Well, I've played like absolute duty poop, but I'm still having a good time. So
I left the thing. Wait, can I join?
Your questions are fun. I just don't know the answers.
Has anybody in the chat seen the Mario movie yet? I know Jay went and saw it. It's a good time.
No, I went last weekend. Last weekend was a perfect Saturday for movies, and I went and saw D&D, which was really good.
I might sneak out and see it tonight. The wife's putting the kids to bed.
It's fun.
Third pack here.
I got
she made spaghetti, so I go eat some spaghetti.
Spaghetti, yeah.
But it was good. I heard it was like Holy Grail. Monty Python's Spiritual Holy Grail.
I think there are some nods to it in some sense, but I wouldn't call it. I think the characters do wind up doing a lot of the heavy lifting, but I don't think it's. I think Holy Grail is a lot of just like sitting in the scene and just going super ridiculous. I think they go a little bit to that end, but
how are the special effects?
Pretty good. I mean, there's some like, obvious limitations of here's a dragon, like, and they're interacting with a dragon. So
they couldn't get any actual dragons to be.
Nah, not the dragon that they may or may not get. They certainly couldn't find one of them. But
maybe next time.
Worth a shot.
Sequel.
There are a lot of really pretty fun practical effects, which actually wind up working out really well. So
that's fun.
Yeah, it wound up being really sweet.
All right, let me go to the chat here. I'm sure they got stuff to say. Scampers could not deal with the pressure of being a host, so he had to back out. Craig says, if Joey would have checked Discord, he would have known I saw it. I just realized, Craig, yesterday that my Discord notifications were turned off, and I was wondering why. Like, I was just like, I go in there to, we have our little company chat in there, so I'm clicking in there always, but I'm like, man, I'm not getting notifications. They were turned off.
Joey, if I'm not mistaken, you had Craig fully muted at one point where we were even in the voice chat. Or maybe that was JL where someone couldn't hear him on accident. They had him muted and Craig was talking and one person couldn't hear him and was so confused about the conversation. All right. You guys ready to get in there?
Yep.
Everybody, if you are not playing, I'm going to put the link in there one more time. Play with us. Code is the same because Joey and Scamper saved the day.
Woohoo, Scampers. Way to get your paws up there and get it working.
Let's get in there. You guys ready?
Let's go. Yeah.
Wait, it is not letting me start the game.
Oh, and this one, because people have actually played it, the hard vote at the end is actually going to mean something.
All right, here we go. Start the game. Yeah, the hard vote will mean something at the end.
Guinness is absolutely zonked out on the couch right now.
Your first question is, which NFL team established in 1919 is the only nonprofit community-owned major professional sports team in the United States? And just a heads up, I will be playing along this time because I don't know any of these questions. I bought this pack. There are hundreds and hundreds of questions in this one that it's going to randomly select 11 from.
Do you still get to like approve points and stuff?
Yes.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, so if you put silly answers, you do not have to worry. I'm still approving points in here.
Chat, our next pub trivia is 2 weeks from tonight, which is also something else that's important, which is the NFL draft. So let us know what the next trivia, like special pack, you'd like us to do. What theme?
Charlie XCX themed. I see lots of answers in here. Bengals, Browns, Packers, Green Bay Packers, LA Cheeseheads.
It's Packers,
Cheeseheads. La Cheeseheads. Sorry. I just can't stop thinking about LA.
The tacos in LA.
We got Packers, and Packers of Green Bay. Well, the answer is the Green Bay Packers. Nice job to everybody putting that one. Let's see. Tim, you're getting credit for that, for the La Cheeseheads as well. We'll move on to our next question. Lots of people tied for first on that one. Next question. Which Titans quarterback was Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2006?
Oh, shoot. Is it this person?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just guessing. Ah, shoot.
I don't feel great.
Ah, shoot. Turns out, look, oh, man. It turns out everyone knows this, and it's easy. And I should have known that. 2006. What have I told you guys about?
Oh! Does it even? It says quarterback, too. I'm an idiot.
I think it was in 6th grade.
Come on, Joey.
Come on, Joey. You got 5 seconds to get your questions in. I think Scamper's out of here. Also, Dame said next pack should be about hops, like for beer, or like just like bouncing up and down.
How hop is the hippie hop of a pogo stick?
There's a lot of ways I could take hops.
Yeah.
There's this lady I follow on TikTok who has set that she's gonna jump. She has a pogo stick weight loss goal to be able to get on a pogo stick, and she finally made it. And I was so excited. And then she like injured herself. She like broke her ankle or something and couldn't get on the pogo stick.
Guess
Just things kept coming up over and over again. Like it rained outside on day one, and she didn't want a pogo stick on the slippery. Makes sense.
So,
fair.
Simon, I discovered a new favorite TikTok that I sent you one link for. It's a girl that goes to very posh bathrooms in LA and poops in them.
I saw
gives a review of the bathrooms. Yeah.
I've seen her. I hadn't seen the one you sent me, but she had come up on mine for like like luxury poops or 5-star poops or something.
The best part is she's like, let's take up at the Gucci store. And then she does this little like hee with her feet.
I love whenever she goes in there and she's like, pay no mind to the $3 Myers hand soap behind the sink. The rest of the bathroom is luxurious.
And then she's like, well, I actually have to use the Meyer hand soap.
And she's only got like 5 of them. So guys can get in on the ground floor with her. Like, she's very funny.
The correct answer was Vince Young. Shout out to everybody getting that one. It was not Cunningham or Chris Johnson.
Yeah.
Vince Young was correct. Joey and I missing that one, but we're on to our next question. Who became the first quarterback to reach 3,000 completions, doing so in 1976 with the Vikings? Oh, shoot. I don't even know if I can name a 1970s quarterback with any level of confidence.
This is right. Please give me this. Like, guys, oh man.
I can picture old.
You'll see that I got it right.
I can picture old football pictures with the Vikings colors in it, but I can't think of who's in there. 2 is what we're guessing on this one. Oh my God. Frank.
Who the hell is that?
I fat thumbed the K.
I even knew his name. I said his name today. Well, lots of Fran Tarkenton in there. One Frank Tarkenton, a Happy Gilmore, a Mortensen, a Smith, a Warren Moon, and a Largent. The correct answer is Fran Tarkenton.
Frank
Joey,
Tarkenton.
You're getting points for Frank. It's all good.
I fat thumbed it. So.
Ladarius and Craig separating from the pack a little bit on this one. Dame and Joey tied for third with Tim in fourth. And I am only beating myself on the other device that isn't putting answers in. Not good, Simon. Not good. What coach led the San Francisco 49ers to 3 straight NFC Championship game appearances from 2010 to 2014?
Oh, my God.
2012 to 2014.
Is this right, Joey? Come on.
Oh, man.
I think this is right. Yeah, I got it right. Okay.
I have no idea.
I'm coming back.
Oh my God. Am I stupid?
I know I am.
You are getting full tilt from me on this right now.
Damn it.
Right?
Come on.
I'm never playing again. We should end it after 2 packs. I'm upset. Lots of Jim Harbaugh in there. Shanahan, Daddy, John Leguizamo. How do you say that name, Joey?
John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo. Well, the correct answer is Harbaugh. Yep. Jim Harbaugh is correct. And of course it's correct. That is obvious that he was the coach there during that time frame.
It took me a minute to remember. You can't forget those beautiful slacks.
I feel so silly. I feel unbelievably and righteously silly. Scampers is right there with us. That question in particular is like putting me into full-on tilt mode. I should have known that one.
I'm still stuck on Frank Tankard.
Well, our next question. What NFL team has a mascot named Poe? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy, we're back.
We did it. I'm getting points.
I think we're all going to a wedding there this year.
Points.
Yeah, we're gonna ruin it. They're not watching, so I'm just trying to say inflammatory.
Tim, stay away from my wife. Sorry, I just want to put that out there early. You can talk.
I missed the context.
So Tim, go near my girlfriend. She really likes you. We got. It looks like. Oh, I'm the only one who hasn't answered, so I'll just do that.
Scampers.
We've got Baltimore Ravens with healthy ACL. Baltimore Ravens. I am so smart again from Scampers. Ravens, and Ravens of Baltimore. I think the answer is the Ravens.
The Raven Simones.
It is the Raven Simones. That's So Raven was probably the most played Disney Channel show at my house growing up. It was my sister's absolute favorite. Nonstop. Make sure everyone gets credit.
I missed like the Disney Channel stuff hit as I was a senior in high school, so I didn't really get to partake in much except for Lizzie McGuire. That's a good one to partake in.
I have a friend that met
Hillary Duff.
Met her in a random store, like a boutique in New York City. She has a picture with it. I could send it as proof, but it must have been so uncomfortable.
Love Hillary Duff. I saw her on a podcast recently, and she's so funny. One of my sister's best friends growing up had a hamster named Hillary Fluff.
That's good.
Which is one of the greatest hamster names I've ever heard.
I once went on a date, and the date was going good, and the young lady came back to my apartment to watch a movie, and my closet door was open, and there was a poster of Lizzie McGuire, and she left.
That's hilarious. Well, Falcons dude, Ladarius.
It was a Hillary Duff poster, but yeah, still. Come on,
you didn't just have a Lizzie McGuire poster up in your closet. No. Craig in second, Dame and Joey tied for third here, but
Come on, Dame.
not far
Get
behind.
One wrong.
Next question: the Cardinals moved to Phoenix, Arizona, from what city in 1988?
I don't know. Extra Arizona. Glendale?
I'm not confident in this, but I'm going to say it.
Me neither. I'm saying it as well.
Oh, man.
I like some of the answers in here.
I like Ladarius's answer.
Me too.
They just moved down the street.
Yeah, they didn't move far. From Phoenix to Phoenix, baby. Oh, man. Yeah,
I don't know if that's right, though.
Lots of people saying it, so makes me feel worse about my answer.
I mean, I know they were there, but I think Tim's on the right line of thinking on this, honestly.
I put a bite of donut in my mouth at exactly the wrong time. It caught my eye, and I put it in without thinking. We got Baltimore, last Louis, Phoenix, Scottsdale, and lots of St. Louis.
I have no idea.
St. Louis is correct. Last Louis is going to count because I assume that was just an autocorrect.
Teams to St. Louis get? This is stupid as hell.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Just stop sending football teams to St. Louis.
Yeah.
Please. They just can't apparently support them.
It's not you. It's them. Craig jumping into first and Joey taking sole claim of third place, but DJ, Scampers, and Dame are knocking on your door, Joey. Here's your next question. With which team? Yeah, we are not doing well, Tim. With which team did Jay Cutler spend his first 3 seasons in the NFL? I don't know. I know where he did some other things.
Oh, man. See, now you got me thinking, Simon.
Wait a minute.
I'm not confident.
I'm not confident either. I
God.
think Ladarius is right, actually.
Yes.
And Tim, I think you guys are right. Yeah, man. Also, Damon here saying I watched the Disney Channel Motocross movie so many times. Motocross is maybe my favorite Disney Channel original movie. It's so good. That and Luck of the Irish. That one was just stupidly funny. All right, we got lots of Bears and lots of Broncos. Those were the 2 answers.
Was that the musical about the potato famine?
Yes, that was the musical about the potato famine. I said Bears, but I do think it is Broncos.
I wonder what the title track of that would be. I'm so hungry.
Great job to everyone that said Broncos.
It would be
grumble, grumble, where my taters.
My friendship with Dave Kluge's made me dumb. Just say Bears.
The Bears. Well, the Broncos are correct for everyone who said that. Congratulations.
I had the Bears typed out and my brain started working again.
DJ just jumped on top of me.
God, this is not going well for me. All right. Also, Victor in here said, where's JL when you need him? And Grim want to know, what is the red exclamation point on Simon's screen at the top right? That just means there's things in the chat. Just some things in the chat. Here is your next question. Which Hall of Fame Eagles defender was nicknamed Weapon X?
I don't know.
Guys,
Wolverine?
Guys, you guys are really finding the weak point of my football knowledge, and that is anything football history. It's not in there. Even recent football history.
Bro,
Mr. I can't say, but I think this
is bad. This is naughty. This is not good.
How do you know these things?
They have Google. They cheat, Tim.
Tarn Frankerturn from Scampers. We got a couple Brian Dawkins, which is looking like the right answer.
That sounds right.
I said a just shot in the dark Johnson, Joey with Rocky Balboa, Tim with Wolverine, Scampers with Tarn Frankerturn, and Dame with Xavier X Xavier the Third, and Captain
I think
Ken
it is Brian Dawkins.
with Z. I do think it is Brian Dawkins.
Yeah,
it is
good
absolutely
job.
Brian Dawkins.
We're getting blown away.
Ooh, and this is going to be close in this game at the top. Hank Strom was the head coach of what team who won Super Bowl IV against the Minnesota Vikings in 1970? Yeah, good question, Sporkle. Great freaking question.
Y'all remember all your Super Bowls?
Yeah, everyone remember the Hank Strom-led 1970 team that beat the Minnesota Vikings? I'm just trying to think of teams that were good then that were on the other side, but I don't even know how sides worked then.
Yeah, I don't even know. Oh, I might have got this right.
I'd be so pissed.
I used to have this set of you guys remember Pogs?
Yeah.
I had this like sheet of Pogs that had all these Super Bowl winners on it and their logos. And for some reason, this logo was in my head.
I'm going to be really upset with this Dolphins because that could very well be the Dolphins.
I said 49ers. Dame said, ask Scott Fish. How would I know? We got a couple Chiefs answers. Craig with the Dolphins.
The Vikings.
We also have I just panicked. I couldn't think of anything. Goose has Steelers probably. And the correct answer is not what I said.
Gonna be the Dolphins.
Yay! It's the Kansas City Chiefs.
What?
DJ making sure to give you credit for KC down there. Nice job, my friend. Gonna get some points on this one.
Dolphins was 72.
Oh, come on.
Oh, and Ladarius getting that one right, and Craig missing it ties them for first place. Nice job. Here's your last question before the final. In 2001, which Giants defensive end set a new record for sacks in a single season with 22.5?
Please. Yes. And I'm going to get so many points for it because I was so bad at all the other questions.
I don't know. I should know this. Oh, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm just going to go with a very okay. Yes. Okay. I just named a famous giant of the right age.
I put a gap between my answer.
It's good.
I think Scamper should get points for his answer because I think he is being creative.
Well, the answers we've gotten here. The answer is Michael Strahan. Strahan with the gap and Regis Philbin. You think we should give credit there?
Yeah.
Well, because he took over for Regis. So I think Scampers was being funny.
He knew.
You're right. Scampers was being funny with that. There's credit there. So we've got Mr. DNA in first, Ladarius in second, DJ in third, Joey in fourth, Scampers in fifth, Dame in sixth, tied with Scampers, Tim in seventh. And it's not going well for me. Next question.
But the difficulty actually matters on this one.
It does matter, which means Oh no.
Oh no, people. Oh,
I got 2 votes.
We have power, Simon. We're changing up the top, baby.
Also, Dame said I had the best Pog collection. So many cool slammers.
You only live once, folks.
And Ladarius saying, speaking of Disney Channel, I loved Even Stevens. I met Chrissy Carlson Romano after she played Belle in a live version of Beauty and the Beast at the Fox Theater in Atlanta, and she was wildly kind to 10-year-old me. 20 points. Let's do it, baby.
I knew some of that sentence, honestly.
She played Ren in Even Stevens, the older sister.
Didn't help. I didn't watch that.
All right. Final question.
Oh,
what broadcaster was paired with John Madden televising games together for 22 years beginning in 1981?
Don't get it right, Craig. You should get this wrong. Whoa,
so Tim,
I think I got it wrong. Crap.
Tim, you have a slight advantage over me in that you were alive for the last year of this.
What?
I was not.
Oh, yeah.
So I was never alive for this. Damn. You were alive.
I got it wrong, I think.
I have no idea.
I just named an old guy. Oh, but other people said that as well.
Yeah.
I think I got it wrong too.
I think it's the older guy.
Yeah, I think it's the older guy. I think the other people are right. I just got excited because multiple people said it.
If he's not, I might win this.
I think it is. And Victor in the chat playing along saying, yes, the legendary sleepy, boring voice of Pat. We've got lots of Pat Summerall in there. Scamper's putting a disclaimer in there for spelling. I put Michaels for Al Michaels. We had a Justin Timberlake and a Steelers QB. Well, the correct answer is Pat Summerall. If you said Pat, and you're getting credit for that, Mr. Scampers, you're going to get
Was he correct. A Steelers quarterback, though?
I do not know, Tim. Let's see. He was. No.
Damn.
No, he was not, at least from what I can see. Craig is going to end up in first place by 1 point over Darius in second and 1 point ahead of DJ in third.
75 Craig, is the perfect score.
I was going to say, Craig is actually only 1 point away from the perfect score, meaning he only missed
dummy
on one that he thought he knew. Guys, that is going to be it for us today. The end of Fantasy Football Pub Trivia. Ladarius winning the first round, DFF Draft Dictator winning the second round, and Craig coming out on top in that third one. But the Ladarius second in both of the packs that he did not win. So congratulations, Ladarius. I think you were the superstar of today's show.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
And Craig, a big congratulations on winning that third pack. That's going to be it for us, though. We will be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time for the Fantasy Football Game Show. We're playing some Fantasy Spy with our friend Eric Moody, so make sure you come on and hang out.
In a while.
It's been a minute since we played Spy, and that game is stressful. So if you want to see us tilt and stretch, come hang out with the Fantasy Spy with us at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Until then, though, what'd you say, Joey?
I'm going to get my lighting ready for Spy.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's going to be it for us tonight, you guys. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Until Friday. Adios, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Where's that outro? I keep forgetting because
you can never find it.
Places.
You can find other stuff.
Tickle it.
There.